Hello everyone, it's me, Deno. As always, we are always on the chit-chat bench. And kindly, kama huja subscribe, remember to subscribe and share it all round. Because here on the chit-chat bench, we discuss many important things. Today, I have a gentleman with me. He's going to tell us his name and what he's doing. Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, very fast, just tell us your name and what you do.
Okay, my name is Derick, a trained teacher by profession. Apart from that, I am a music composer, church music. Apart from that, I'm so enthusiastic about scouting. I love scouting, and it's one of the things that I do. Apart from that, I am a human rights defender attached to Manyata B Social Justice Center, situated next to Kwe Dispensary in Manyata B Ward, Kisumu East constituency. And I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Enthusiastic with human rights. I am a human rights defender attached to Manyata B Social Justice Center. Apart from that, I am so concerned with issues of our community, especially where I am born, bred and battered, the slum of Manyata. Known of very many issues which we strive as young people and as people born to find a way of solving them. I'm also a committed member of the Kenya Scout Association, with which I love so much, and also a musician.
So,
Yeah, church music.
so I've realized that you're a jack of all trades. You fall everywhere.
Oh, if you say so.
Wewe unafanya kila kitu.
Yeah, anything.
Anything.
With the ability,
Yeah.
I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've talked of you are associated with a certain societal group
Yes.
in Manyata B.
Yes.
Can you tell us what does it do?
Okay, when we talk about Social Justice Center, it is a people-driven initiative where people from all walks of life, men and women, youths and old, come together to talk about issues that affect them and to know how to solve them. And they are pushed from within. We don't tell people, we are not a kangaroo court, but we call people to tell them what their rights are, what their responsibilities are, and how they can protect themselves in the changing society with very many problems. We deal with issues to do with environmental conservation, and for the past 1.5 years, we have been focusing on how we can restore River Uji, which is today has turned into a sewer line, and yet it is a river that has been there, a source of even water. I remember when we were swimming there when we were young people. We also talk about issues to do with gender-based violence, also the issues to do with human rights. So we work on these issues. We are like a society, people coming together to let the people know about their rights, their responsibilities, so that police don't just come and arrest you without telling you. So we are also enlightening people on police brutality. If you are hurt like this, you are hurt, where are you supposed to go? So we do referral. Once a case is reported to our office, we do referral, and there's a referral pathway from this place. Where do you go from this place? And we help until justice is served.
So generally, you fight for justice of people of all trades,
All trades,
all ages,
all races, everybody, so long as they report to us.
Okay.
Because it begins with them. They have to tell us that we have a challenge and we have to be helped. And we have all people, professionals in different fields of this society that really works towards helping
So-
such issues.
You've talked of someone coming out to report.
Yes.
What if someone don't report and you had this case in the community? Do you go by yourself to check on it, or they must come?
Okay.
report?
Social justice working group works on the people bringing the initiative. Even if we hear it,
Mm.
we may go to listen, but it must come from the person. You see,
Mm.
we remember I started by saying we are not a court, we are not a judicial system.
Mm.
We just want to help, and we are open. What we are doing is sensitizing so that people know whenever my right is infringed,
Mm.
we have somewhere to run to where we can give referrals and they are helped.
Oh,
So we really work with the community coming to us mostly. But we also go to the community to do sensitization. We tell them this is who we are, this is what we do, and whenever you feel you are pinched in a certain direction, come to us. You'll be able to help.
I've heard also your group deals with gender-based violence.
Yes.
And we all know, and most people know that only women are the mostly violated.
Yes.
What's your take on men being violated? Does it happen in your society?
Yes.
Mm.
Justice is justice for all.
Mm.
When we talk about gender, we talk about male and female. But the society has made us believe that mostly gender is women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we must come to realization that we need also to look at gender as male and female.
Mm.
There are very many men suffering, but because of the stereotype and because of of rather what people will say if I report I'm being violated, that makes people to hide, and you realize issues to do with mental illness. Men are suffering outside, and they cannot speak because of what the society portrays and what the people believe. And so we help everybody, both male and female, and we agitate. In fact, as in these 16 days of gender activism, our center is working on adolescents talks and sensitization, both male and female. And in the past, we have also done activities as we give the young girls the sanitary towels, the dignity towels. We also help the boys. We also tell them, you also need a boxer. So we bring both of them, not just so that we can talk about the girls alone. And we must agree that something needs to be done about the boy child, or else they're going to be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
So as a center, we are having both of them, both male and female, and responding to those issues, even gender-based violence.
And actually, you've talked of boy child should be helped.
Yes.
And you know, many women are fighting for empowering girl child.
Yes.
And they've left the boy child dying.
Yes.
That's why you find most of the men they hide on this norm that mwanaume lazima kuwe ngumu. So I think with your society, it will also help boys and men to come out and speak rather than dying with mental illness.
Yeah, we are looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And we want to tell the boy child, usinyamaze, speak out.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are also experiencing the coronavirus. How you are in person before you go to the society, you in person, how did the coronavirus affect you? Was it positive, negatively? Am I in what way?
COVID-19 has affected me in a very great way because one, when the lockdown was there, it means there were some very many things which you could not do. I could not reach to some people. We could not have our activities as a center done. Personally, I would not get the opportunity to run my very many things. I couldn't take my students for competitions, for camping, and the rest. And you realize if you are somebody so committed to doing something and you can no longer do it, you feel you are worn off, you give up in one way or the other. And I must say it affected me, but again, it gave me the opportunity to also identify and realize some things and other potential which I could not do. It is at that time that I realized I could develop a kitchen garden. And for the whole period of the entire last year, I was eating burger from my own farm. and which was a very great initiative that I got. So as much as it affected me negatively, it also taught me to be a responsible person.
So
I realized I could have been a farmer. So again, that is another addition on who I am, how I can also farm.
So you COVID generally imefanya you realize that you can farm.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
yes.
So always on the chit-chat bench, before we finish, we always have this segment of talking to the youths.
Yes.
Kindly just in 30 seconds,
Yes.
speak to the youths who are fighting to make ends meet. Then
I want to tell the youths not to give up. Usually they tell us youths are the leaders of tomorrow. But I want to tell them tomorrow is today. We are moving towards electioneering period. Let youths come out and contest for these positions because the tomorrow is today. We've seen, we are not saying the old people, we don't need them. We need their experience. But when young and old come together, then it leads to a greater place. Because these are people of different generations, with different ideologies, with different ideas to change this nation. So I believe youths are capable. We only need to strategize and think well and come together as a people. Not to be used negatively, but to come out to say, this is the time and we can also do it. So any youth outside there, I'm saying, inawezekana. Inawezekana.
talking of the positions,
Yes.
Are you going for any position in 2022?
I'm a youth, and if I'm saying youth should go, then I'm also there.
So they should know.
They should know.
They should give you the vote.
Anybody who really wants to contest in Manyata B, they should know that Mwalimu is on the ballot.
Okay. Manyata B people mmesikia. Mwalimu Derick might be or will be on the ballot papers next year. And that was us on the Chit-Chat bench. Thank you so much for watching and kindly remember to subscribe. Bye till next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.